I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's another Monday mail day already. As I said, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago or so, I had mentioned that my Monday mail days are going to be kind of slowing down. That's because a lot that's been on my list for the past few months I've either been able to acquire or I've kind of changed my direction of what I'm going to do with my collection. So still have a few cards to show off over the next few weeks, but my purchasing has definitely slowed down, which is totally on purpose. So yeah, there'll be more of these videos coming, not to worry. There just might be less cards, but I'm still buying, still doing it, still having fun with it. Just trying to focus more on really pre-60s, pre-70s. Which is funny because everything I'm showing today is pretty much 60s and 70s. So without further ado, let's start it off with the 75 Topps Terry Bradshaw. I got this one in a PSA 8. You don't see a ton of these out there. I mean, it's not like hard to find or anything like that, but if you ask somebody to picture in their head what the 75 Topps Bradshaw was, I don't think most people would know what it was. So you don't see these that often. Happy to have this in an 8. Trying to finish off the Terry Bradshaw and the Roger Staubach runs, as well as Tarkenton. So I still have some 70s cards to go after, but I'm in no super hurry. It's not like they're hard to get. Basically, if the price is great, I'll jump on it. If not, I'll wait for a great deal. Yeah, this is Bradshaw's 5th card, 5th regular issue card. It's kind of cool. I don't know if he's like got a little chaw in his cheek right there or not. 75 is a cool looking set though. I kind of like it. It's too bad that's not like a logo, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have the license back then for that, so that's probably why. Next up, sticking with Terry Bradshaw, we've got a really nifty 1978 Topps. 78 Topps is a pretty cool looking set. It's grown on me. It's made famous, kind of famous with the Tony Dorsett rookie in it. But this was a really clean looking 6, and it looks great in the SGC Tux. Black, white, and yellow. It's kind of hard to go wrong with that. These are super cheap, not super hard to get. And I thought this was one heck of a nice looking SGC 6. And I got to pay SGC 6 prices. Centering's off a little bit. It's shifted bottom right to upper left a little bit. But otherwise, a nice looking card. Speaking of Roger Staubach, I love this card. This is his 75 Topps, which looks really nice alongside the Bradshaw. Two of the premier quarterbacks of the 1970s. Bradshaw's career was obviously, or maybe not obviously to some of you, but his career was cut short due to the fact that, you know, he was drafted in 1964 by Dallas, but didn't join the team until 1969 because of his commitment to the U.S. Navy. So his career started late and then ended abruptly after the 79 season due to a myriad of concussions. Under doctor's advisement, they advised him to, hang it up. So he did. Greatest QB in Cowboys history, probably. Don Meredith can make an argument for that, and I guess Troy Aikman could too. But to me, it's Roger Staubach. It's unfortunate that his career was so short. I remember the back end of his career. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see him in his prime, but great looking card. This would be his 4th card. Again, not terribly expensive for even a high grade. He's a great guy to collect if you're looking to get into the vintage world. Next up, I can't believe what I got this for. Yeah, I know it's in a CGC holder and all that, but this is a second year Raymond Berry, graded a CGC 6. And CGC is really no slouch when it comes to grading cards. And they have arguably the best slab in the business. Just super clear, super sturdy. And this Ray Berry looks great in it. The centering on this card is tremendous. The orange, they're gosh, I don't even see, maybe there's a fisheye right there, but otherwise, that's super clean. Really, really clean. Off the charts eye appeal is what I go for. This number is secondary at best. And there's the back. Let's wait for my fog to go away. There we go. Yes, second year Raymond Berry for, gosh, what did I pay for this? 20 bucks or something? Something insanely low. If I could quickly look it up, I would, but anyway. Last up is kind of a unique card. I've been looking for one of these for a while. There are a couple graded on eBay right now. I just wasn't really willing to pull the trigger on the price, so I bought one raw. And this is a 1964 Cons YA Tittle. 64 was Tittle's last year. His 64 Philadelphia is his last regular issue card, and this 64 Cons is honestly one of his best looking quote-unquote cards that he's got. The cool thing about this is not only the pose, in my opinion, it's the fact that Yankee Stadium is clearly seen in the background. I think that's super cool. And Cons are, not easy to find in high grade. They're not numbered, as I'll show you on the back. There's no numbers on the back. There are stats and stuff, so they're not blank back, which is kind of nice. But yeah, these aren't numbered. They were included in packages of hot dogs. And they were advertised as photos in those select packages. And this was the last year that Cons produced football items. They produced them in, 60 through 64, I think it was. 61 through 64. Something like that. This is not his first Cons. He's got a 63 as well. It's a bit bigger. And it's black and white. The 64 Cons are the only full color Cons football items out there, and they're gorgeous in hand. They really are. And the whole set, I don't remember the exact number of cards in this set. I do know that all 14 teams were included, and there are 19 Hall of Famers in the set, which is crazy. And one other kind of a cool little nugget of info. Paul Warfield's rookie card is considered a 1965 Philadelphia. However, he has a 64 Cons. So that's the earliest product to feature Paul Warfield, is the 64 Cons issue. So, little nugget of information there. The Jim Brown's popular, the Unitas, the Star, the usual suspects are all very popular. There aren't a ton of these out there. I wouldn't call these rare. Scarce might be a better word. This one is not perfect. There's a pretty substantial corner ding down there and there. In fact, all four. if I send this into grading, which I probably eventually will, I'm expecting like a 2 or a 3 out of this, which is fine. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I just think it's really cool. And being a big YA Tittle fan and a big YA Tittle collector, I wanted this, and opportunity presented itself and I jumped on it. It was pretty cheap. These don't pop up every day for sale. You know, there are a couple graded ones out there that I don't think they're unreasonably priced. I just wasn't willing to pay that when there are other things that I would rather spend the money on right now. Yeah, look at that. That's such a cool shot. Yankee Stadium in the background right there. I just love that. There aren't many shots of YA Tittle that look like this, especially in his Giants uniform. So I love having this. And with that said, we'll end the episode on that. Thanks for joining me again for another Monday Mail Day. I appreciate it. I'll have another video coming out really soon. It's not football. It's going to be a quick one on a recent pickup of my channel's namesake that I'm excited to share. So if you're interested, check it out. If not, I totally get it. If football is your only thing, totally get it. It's cool with me. Take care, and we'll talk soon. See ya.